Hi everyone. We know that Opportunity Knocks is a great way for young people to explore, focus and achieve their first career. Over the past 2 years, we've received some great feedback on how young people are accessing these opportunities with employers to start their career journey with Talent Match. We've also heard from delivery partners that it would be even better if young people could access these emails straight away without having to go through a delivery partner. Well, we've heard you loud and clear, and I'm really excited to announce today that this will be integrated into Salesforce immediately. All you have to do is tick a few boxes and young people will not only receive the emails every Tuesday, but will also receive a handy text notification to remind them to check their inbox. I'm going to pass you over to Laura to explain exactly how you're going to do this.
Now Matt has spoken a little bit about Opportunity Knocks, I'm going to tell you about how your young people can sign up to receive the Opportunity Knocks emails and text alerts. What is incredibly important to remember here is data protection of the young people's email addresses and phone numbers. You as the partner need to have physical signed evidence that the young person has agreed to receive either emails, text alerts or both. This signature is gathered in two ways. The first is through the paper CDF. If you use the paper CDF form with young people, you will see there is a new piece of text at the top of the CDF form explaining what Opportunity Knocks is and tick boxes allowing young people to give their permission to receive the texts or emails. The signature the young person gives to allow the CDF to be completed then becomes a signature that is given their permission to receive Opportunity Knocks if they've ticked either of the corresponding boxes. You can find this permission section on both the CDF baseline and the follow-up. However, if the young person has already given permission, they do not need to do so again. For those young people who may not have email addresses, it's fine to skip this section, but perhaps still explain what Opportunity Knocks is. If you don't use the paper CDF and instead work with young people directly with the Snap version of the CDF, then there is an additional form that needs to be completed, as you cannot add our data protection text to Snap. Therefore, legally, the tick box on Snap that forms the signature for the CDF does not cover Opportunity Knocks and does not give London Youth permission to contact young people. If your young person is interested in signing up to Opportunity Knocks, then this can be done using the additional registration form which can be found on Chatter on Salesforce. It looks like this. It contains the same piece of text as on the CDF and the same tick boxes. However, this time there's also space for the young person's name, signature and date. It's essential that when this is filed, it's kept somewhere safe so we have evidence that the young person has agreed to receive the text, emails or both. When the young person has agreed to receive Opportunity Knocks either through the paper CDF or using the additional form, in order for us to sign them up at London Youth, this needs to be tracked on Salesforce. On the contact record, below the data permission section, there are now two boxes for you to state yes or no for if the young person has agreed to receive Opportunity Knocks emails or text alerts. These are compulsory when you create the contact, so we can be sure all young people have been asked if they would like to receive Opportunity Knocks where appropriate. If no is selected at the start of the programme, this of course can be changed at any point during the young person's journey in the programme if they register to receive Opportunity Knocks at a later date. All of those selecting yes for either of the checkboxes will be added to the relevant mailing list by a member of the employer engagement team here at London Youth.